Hey, what's up? My name's Jordan Hoffart, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a couple trick tips. If you learn something, that's awesome. 'Cause this wasn't easy. Today we're going to learn laser flips. And I originally learned this trick over rotating varial heel flips, which is another favorite trick of mine, and there's a trick tip on that as well. I put my foot too far forward on the nose. When I popped it, it did a 360 as opposed to a 180 varial. I don't know if you guys know your laser flip history. Matter of fact, I don't think I know my laser flip history, but I remember the first laser flip I saw was from a guy named Mike Hayes who rode for Alien Workshop, and it was in the time code video. That was the first time I seen it, and I didn't see anyone do it for a long time. And then they started slowly popping up. So before it gets completely blown out, and you guys already know how to do it, I'm gonna tell you, because tray flips are out, you already know how to do that. I need to keep a job, so please don't learn these too fast. Give me a couple more years, and then I'll fade out gracefully, star in some D movies maybe. I put my foot right behind the back bolts, like snug up on there. And then I put my back foot, I put the toe like on the opposite end. Because with the foot going to the side of the tail, it's gonna push the board 360 more. You notice with a lot of these tricks, front foot and back foot are kind of on opposite sides of the board. Well, that's because you really play off the pressure of the two. Not saying it's a pressure flip. So when you pop it, you're gonna kick your back foot forward, and you're gonna kick your heel out like that. The pressure between the two are going to cause it to spin like a 360 flip, but with a heel flip. You want to spot it under you and grab it with your front foot so you can guide it to the 360. Make sure your back foot's over the bolts, so when you come down, you're landing like this and not like this and roll your ankle, or like this and roll your ankle. You just don't want to roll your ankle, really. That's the moral of the story. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put your feet like this. You can see my back foot's off to the back of the board, so I get that kind of pop but scoop. And then the front foot's over the back bolts. So I still get a heel flip, but it's a little bit softer one, so it does more of a varial instead of a flip. So when you bend down and you pop it, you can see the board's already gonna wanna go front side. And you're gonna push the back foot when you pop, and you're gonna let the front foot go out. And you pretty much wanna kick, not straight forward, but almost straight forward. When it gets about 270, you kinda wanna eye it up and bring your front foot back in so you can catch it and kinda guide it to 360. And then when it's still in the air, you can kinda just get your back foot on there. Sometimes what I like to do with my front foot is curl it in a little bit so it gets you that extra whip. If your foot's too loose and too pointing forward, you don't get any heel flick at all, and it ends up just being a frontside 360 shove it. So when you pop your tail with your back foot, you're gonna kick it forward and kind of scoop it. And while you're doing that, your front foot's gonna be kicking pretty much at a 45-degree angle out, and you're gonna point your toes up. So you get a lot of the heel on the flick. The board might go a little bit behind you. And this one, you really just gotta wait it out. Your natural inclination is to like kick out or put it down when it doesn't come right to you, but you gotta be a little bit more patient with this one and really let it come around. You wanna see the grip tape and grab it with your front foot and pull it the full 360 degrees. Land, bend your knees, roll away. All right, well that's pretty much the gist of a laser flip. Who uses gist? Really, scratch that. That's basically the breakdown of how you do a laser flip. Please don't learn this one too quick. I started skating straight out of high school, didn't go to college, so I really don't have a backup plan. So I need to be able to do this for like a couple more years. And if you learn it too quick, then no one's gonna be impressed when I do it. So it up for me, okay? Awesome.